Hi, Scorpio. This is Eileen with your 20 Psychic Tarot card reading. You've got some good money indicators here. You've got a few Pentacles cards relating to your money, so that's very encouraging for trends in life. Starting out with the Justice card, and this is a general reading, so some of these cards resonate with you while others do not. And if I'm just doing a private reading, then I'm focusing in on your circumstances alone. Justice is a major arcana card. See, she's holding up the scales of justice here. And what this is saying right from the beginning is that things will be made right for you. Things will be made fair. So if you've had some circumstances in the past where you were not being treated fairly, or even this could even relate to some legal issue, this is saying that everything will be balanced. The other person's not going to get the best deal and you get the short end of the stick. It's like things have to be made fair, and the universe is seeing to that for you in the month of July. So this could indicate a favorable outcome for you in some legal matter or some other situation. But like I said, it's got to be fair. Everything has to be balanced out now. So if there's been unfairness toward you in the past, this is a good indicator here of things being better. Next card you have is Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands relates to your career, action, progress, moving forward, making good progress going forward. The Ace is saying that you might be at the beginning of some new venture. It could be a new job, a new business, or maybe you've just got some, you're all refreshed and have some renewed enthusiasm for some particular money-making venture or job. So it's like there's this enthusiasm, like you've got everything you need to be successful, to be prosperous, and you're just running with it. It's like you're on fire and moving forward. And it's right over that Six of Pentacles and the Eight over here of Pentacles, which is very, or some very good omens for financial progress and success. Next card you have are the Two of Swords. This is a situation in mind that you might have where you've got to make some kind of a decision. It could be a choice between two people, could be even between two jobs, but I'm feeling for a number of Scorpios, this could be relating to people, two different people that are kind of competing for your attention. This could be a romantic situation where you've got two different people that you're dating and they're in direct competition of each other. One of them for sure might know about the other. Actually, they both might know about the other one. One of them is being more competitive and more trying to take charge, but the other one does have feelings for you, and it's like they don't want to go anywhere. So it's up to you to make a decision in this situation. Now, this could in some cases relate to two other people that you're close to who are competing with each other, and you find it hard, a difficult situation. You don't want to take sides because you have feelings for both of them. This could be two friends or relatives. The advice of this card is to remove the blindfold, step back from the situation, look at it objectively, and make a decision that's good for you and your life. And don't let anybody do a sales job on you on their own behalf. Next card you have is Four of Wands. And this is talking about some nice celebrations with family or friends, loved ones. This could be a romantic celebration. This could even be something like you might be getting married in the month of July, or you might be getting proposed to, or maybe someone you've been seeing. And when I say recent, months, or it might be a year or so, this person is expressing their true love for you, that you're the one they want to be with, and they're proving it to you in one way or the other. They're not just talking, they're actually showing you in their actions that you're the only one for them. So I do get some really nice feelings of love from this card. And in some cases, this person might be just right out professing their love, or telling you they want to spend their life with you, or something to that effect. But otherwise, they're showing it. They're proving it to you. So that's a very good card to have. And next card you have is Seven of Pentacles. And this is saying that you have sown your seeds. You're watching them grow and develop. You're not ready for the harvest just yet, but you're being patient. and you're taking your time. You might have some savings or whatever it is. You're building a firm, solid foundation for your own financial future. You might be self-employed, or you might be working at a company and saving money either to buy a house or to start a business, but you're making progress. You're just quietly continuing along, and you don't want anything to disturb that bit of security, of financial security that you have accumulated, whether it's a small amount or a bigger amount. You want to make sure that stays safe and you're protecting it. That's what I'm getting from this card. And you're just being patient because you know you want to be in a much stronger position in the future, but you have made some progress. So you're being kind of cautious to protect what you have already developed, what you've saved, or whether it's a business you've developed and it's going okay, or it's a job that's paying you fairly well. You're just being very mindful to keep a good balance in that area. Next card you have is Eight of Pentacles. This is about learning a skill, learning a trade, a business, whatever it is, and learning it really well. And again, laying a solid foundation for prosperity and success for your future going forward. Some Scorpios, you may be attending classes, learning a skill or a trade of some sort, or you might be new in a particular career, or maybe new at a particular job that's very promising for you and where you know you can move up and make more money as time goes by. Whatever the circumstances, because I'm getting different scenarios for different people, you're really focusing, you're really paying attention and learning things really well and absorbing a lot of information so that when you do this particular work, you're going to be very exact about it. I get this attention to detail where you're being very thorough. And this is really going to pay off for you. It might be paying off for you now in some respects, but otherwise, as time goes by, this is going to put you in a really very good position in your stability and your finances for your future, that you're going to just be in a strong position where, how do I want to say this? You're going to be tough competition for someone who wants to do the same work. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's like you're learning this so well, doing such a good job that you're going to be so good that it's going to be hard for other people to pass you up in one way or another, or to compete with you that well. And here's another one, Six of Pentacles. This is showing that you're working at your skill, at your trade. You're making money. You might be self-employed. If you're self-employed, people appreciate the work, the good quality work that you do. They like doing business with you. They know they get consistency from you day in and day out. If you work at a company, they like the way you do good quality work. You have high standards for yourself. You know your job really well, and they can count on you to put out consistent efforts, consistent work, consistent quality. You're not up one day and down the next. You're very steady and consistent. You know your work really well. You take pride in your work. You enjoy it, and you're making money at it, and you're in that flow. You're in the universal flow of prosperity, which is where you need to be. So you might even be feeling a little more generous with your money or your time or whatever in life, because this is showing the give and take of the universe. You're receiving, but you might be giving also. So you're in that universal flow of feeling confident and secure, and knowing that as you give money or pay money or whatever, there's more coming back to replace it, so you're not having the fear. And I always advise, now this is a general reading, so some Scorpio may be feeling just the opposite of that. I always advise everybody learn about the law of attraction, because what you think and feel, you attract like conditions to you. So you want to be feeling as prosperous and successful as possible, regardless of what your bank account says about you. You want to be feeling like you're in the universal flow of prosperity, and there's plenty coming in for you. Because when you generate that kind of emotion from your being, you're sending that vibration out into the universe, and then the universe will give you those kind of conditions in the way of prosperity to your feelings. So it'll be real. So it really will show up in your bank account too. So, but you have to keep feeling it and generating those kind of emotions. Next card you have is the Six of Cups. And this is about something or someone from the past coming back into your life that can prove to be very rewarding and give you a happy situation. Now, this is cups, which do represent feelings of love and emotions. That kitty's always staring at me. Look at the eyes on that kitty. That's a telepathic kitty. This could be a person that at one time maybe you were romantically involved with them in the past, and then you two went your separate ways for a while. Maybe you've even been in touch here and there as friends, and then you're back around each other, talking, communicating, and all of a sudden things really start to blossom. The romance really blossoms between the two of you, and this could prove to be a rewarding long-term relationship going forward. Or it could be someone you were just friends with only, and it wasn't romance in the past. Maybe it was just friends, and you haven't seen that person in a while or spent much time around them, and then all of a sudden the two of you are in contact again, and it blossoms into some kind of romance. Now, this can also refer to something else in the way of your work or a business that had been good for you in the past, and for whatever reason it fizzled out or it wasn't as good after that. That could be coming back to you, where it would be really good this time around and more long-term also. So this has a very good energy to it. I like that card a lot. Devil card. This is another major arcana, the devil showing up. This could be a person who's very dishonest, has bad habits, very deceptive, that could be around you by the end of July. This might be someone you've been involved with in a romantic sense. That's what I'm getting, to tell the truth, for the most part, that some Scorpios, maybe you've been dabbling with the devil here in some kind of a romantic situation, and this person cannot be trusted, no matter how sincere. This person can look you in the eye and come across very sincere and make the impression on you that you're the only one they want to be with. And then once they conquer you, they'll turn and go do the same thing with somebody else. So this person really is very dishonest. They live their life that way. They take pride in being dishonest, so they're not going to change now. There might be a lot of attraction, a mutual attraction between the two of you. So it's kind of, you might be a little bit under this person's spell, where it's hard to see them as they are. You want to believe they are that charming character that's giving you this attention and seems so intense and so intent on being with you. Well, maybe at that moment they are, but then they go and they do the same thing with another person behind your back. Now, this could also represent someone who's got other bad habits in the way of drugs or drinking or any of that kind of thing. Or just, this could even represent yourself in the month of July having bad habits of those types, or bad negative thoughts, a lot of negative thoughts where you're kind of not changing your thought patterns to a more positive, happier thought pattern, and instead you're kind of looking at things in a maybe you're angry about something or resentful about some person or some situation and kind of brooding a little bit. So that could be you in your own thought patterns in the month of July. So you need to recognize this if you're experiencing some of that kind of a pattern, so you can stop it and snap out of it and move on and get on a better course for yourself. But I am feeling a lot of relationship issues here. I believe for a number of Scorpios, this is a person around you that you need to really open up your eyes and don't be drawn in any longer, because I feel like you have been kind of drawn in with that person, like you and them, like you feel it might be a bond you feel with that person, maybe from a previous lifetime. But I mean, this is the devil. Look at the flames. It's not going to get you happiness being associated with this person. Last card you have is Seven of Pentacles, another great money card. So once again, look, you got the Seven of Pentacles here. 6, 7, 8, 10 of Pentacles. Fantastic for your prosperity, your, business, money, whatever plans, whatever projects you're working on. This is a wonderful reading for your finances. I like it a lot. And it's all about being prosperous and successful and feeling good. This is like after you've started to harvest some of the what you were growing here, and just feeling good about the work you've done, the money you've received. And in some cases, this might be savings that you've accumulated. It might be you're at a job that's paying you well and you're feeling good about the money. And some cases, maybe you sold a property and you got a chunk of money, or maybe you have an inheritance or a gift of money or something of value from a relative or somebody. So all in all, it's a great card to end on. Really, the most negative card there is the Devil card. So, okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Shiro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. So, Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Scorpio for the month of July? And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And check for your rising and moon sign videos also to see if something resonates with you in those as well. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. Go ahead and fan these out. What is your message for Scorpio for the month of July? Oh, I like this one here. This says, have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Great message. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. I love it. Okay. Next, I'm going to pick one card from the Angel Answers Oracle card deck by Radley Pine. So think of a question you have, maybe some issue, situation, something floating around your mind you want an answer for, or maybe you want some guidance or some insight. Just think of some subject or question or something that you have on your mind that you would like some kind of insight on. Okay, angels, what is your message for Scorpio for July? What's your message for Scorpio? Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle and fan these out, and just be thinking of whatever your question is that you would like some kind of insight, answer on, whatever the case may be. And we'll see what you get here. Okay. This says you're ready. Sounds good to me. I love these images. They're beautiful. You're ready. Well, I don't know. You've got some good cards here all together, it looks like. And then last but not least, I'll pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Angels, what is your message for Scorpio for the month of July? What's your message for Scorpio? Scorpio, I'm going to give it another shuffle and we'll fan these out. One more shuffle. Okay, I'm going to fan these out. Let's see. What's your message for Scorpio for the month of July? This is Angel Teresa or Teresa. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. That's a great message to end on. It's so easy in the world we live in to be busy, busy, busy all the time, tending to the needs of others, etc., and all your responsibilities that sometimes you don't just stop and slow down and do something nice for you. Okay, Scorpio, well, I hope you're happy with your reading. Enjoy the rest of your Happy 4th of July if you celebrate the 4th, and we'll talk again soon.